Welcome back to Satisfactory. I am Fire. Last time we set up the coal power and started on steel. We got the iron ore running down from up there and the coal from over here. We got 120 on this belt, 120 on this belt. It takes, the foundries take 30 of each per minute. So that'll feed 4 foundries. The foundries actually take steel, so I had to handcraft a little bit of steel. Hopefully. I handcrafted enough for 2, and that'll be enough to make not have to make the rest by hand. So it's a little bit of room for belts in the back. I probably need more room than that. More room than that. Okay. That's better. Let's try this. Now these have 2 inputs, so you gotta like crisscross all your belts. Do I have... cut these down? Go away. Can't cut these down. Unless there's an update. I don't think there was. It's not. We're stuck. Okay. Alright, so you make it steel ingots. You are going to equip that. The chainsaw is loud. Steel ingots. Oh, it's 45. Oh. Okay, so we can run 3, roughly. It makes 30 per minute. Gotcha. Okay. They're a little mixed up. Okay, so we can run 3 of these. So let's see, coal. Let's just run the coal about right here-ish. And then these power poles are right in the way. Kind of figured they would be. Be a little bit annoying to hook back up. Let's see, stick them here, and then connect you, then you to you, you to you, and then there's one up here. Got it. I think. And this one. Yeah. Okay, another splitter with the input facing towards the last splitter we placed. Now this is going to be a Mark II belt. Nope, misclick. Mark II belt. Go here. And Mark II belt go over. And the rest of these can be regular belts. Now, we're going to have the iron line raised up and then slope down into the machines. And I could really use more concrete back here. Let's see. Foundations. Clearance. Getting tired of falling off. That's better. Could break that rock right there, but nah. We're good. Okay, so the iron line will go... What you gotta do is, well... make the line first. Raise it up. I think it needs to be raised too much. Line this up with the other pole. And this needs to connect to that. Not quite in a great spot. So delete. Okay. Let's turn you like this. And these are Mark II belts. And it's not going into the wall. Beautiful. Okay. Yes. And then these belts go over to here. And then a normal belt goes down into here. See how it kind of just goes over that? It's beautiful. And then you can place a splitter in midair on this. And it doesn't snap, but you can line it up pretty good just with your eyes. About right there. And that's good enough. And then a regular belt runs into this one. Alright. And these just need power at this point. Foundries just need some power. So, power pole. Get the hook up. Go. We're now making steel. I gotta figure out what I want to do with the steel. Do I just want to make pipes and beams? Now we also got the concrete, because the other thing we need from these is the encased industrial beams, which take the beams plus concrete. So I could make those here, because I have the stone deposit over there. It's over there. Right there. Or I could just make these two products. It's so hard to know what to do. I should have had it figured out already, probably, but I did not. So let's steal these ingots and make enough for another dude. 14 of these, 12 of these, 3 of these, and we're good to go. For our third foundry. Let's see, we've already got our conveyors in place-ish. That and a splitter off of this, which maybe if I just like stood in front of it and then looked out, get it pretty close, not the big deal if it's a little wonky. I mean, it looks beautiful, right? Isn't it beautiful? I think so. Alright, so that's enough to run all these. The only other there's not really space, but we could upgrade these miners to Mark II, both of them, and then we could double our output. Of course, we'd also have to upgrade the belts to be able to hold that much. Although we have the steel now. Alright, so just regular constructors. Why is it not placing? Now we've fallen off. Jump up here. Okay. Oh, it's this guy, I think. Okay. Constructor. I don't think we need to leave much room. Just enough room for the belt to squiggle. And then, oh gosh, we need a bigger platform. Be big. There. Now we got space. Okay, another constructor. And it looks like these are the same width as the machines. You know what? I think it takes 2 foundries to feed the beam maker. Better check. This takes 15. Oh, so this feeds 2. And then this is equal. Okay. Okay. So this actually needs to be a splitter over here. And then we need a 4th constructor. Like so. Need to split. You know, I'm not 100% sure that's going to work, but we're going to try. It works. It's janky, but it works. You're all janky, but you all work. Beautiful. Now we gotta put our power pole back. Stick it there. Hook it up to all these hookups. Not you. Not you. Not you. You. No, yep, there. Okay. You need more power poles. One here. And one here. And I put that in the wrong spot. And hook it up. Did I not delete that? Go away. Alright. You hook up to this power pole, hook up to 2 machines, then onto the other power pole. This power pole hooks up to 2 machines. This is making tubes. This is also a pipe maker. Yeah. This is a beam maker. This is a beam maker. And now look, we got 2 machines making each. This makes them at 10 per minute. This makes 15 per minute. So we got 30 tubes, or pipes. I don't know why you want to call them tubes. 30 pipes per minute, 20 steel beams per minute. And I probably didn't set the recipe up in here. No. But these are actually not quite fully. No, that's not enough power. I know. They're not quite fully have enough ore because they need 45 per minute and they're only getting 40 because the splitters. Well, the way that the splitters make it work is that the first 2 will get the full amount and the last one will not. So the last one will only be getting 30 per minute. Which means it's running at 2/3 efficiency or 66%, which means that this will actually be running at 66% efficiency. So this will actually be making a total of 20, just like this will be making a total of 20. Maths. Okay, let's finish our little foundation setup. Not like we need to do that, but we're doing it. Anywho. And then ramps. Matter of fact, shallow ramps. I'm a shallow ramp kind of guy. And then shallow ramps over here. And foundations here. And more shallow ramps. Almost out of concrete. Okay. Another foundation. We got enough for 2 ramps. I mean, that's pretty good. We can fix this later. Look, isn't that beautiful? We could either... Yeah. The thing about transporting these in a tractor is that they don't really like to mix items. I mean, it would probably work for this instead of the same amount. Yeah, we're doing it. We're going to transport these by tractor. Wait, what does it take to make a truck station? Truck station. We can already make it. Let's do it. Okay. Player. I'm in the way? Oh. My bad. This needs fuel also, but guess what? We got coal. You know what? We might stick our truck station like way up here and run it through this valley instead of through this other one that we normally come through. Maybe not. Let's just stick it like there, I guess. Okay. So fuel goes in this hole, transported items go in this hole, and received items go in this, come out that hole. And this also needs a power connection. Let's go ahead and get that. Let's get some storage boxes to stockpile this stuff up in. Yeah, this is kind of cramming it all in. Don't really want to cram it all in. Already doing it. Ah, that moved. I saw it. Moved right when I placed it. Excuse me. Alright. Go here. This crate can go here. Power lines are going to be in the way. Combiner. Like so. Power lines directly in the way. Smack dab in the middle of the way. Yeah. Not plan this out real great. Okay, just get rid of these. What? It's encroaching on the clearance of the other constructor. Nuggets. Okay, we're gonna have to scoot these out one. Put them. Right there. Combiner pointing in. Combiner pointing in. Better work. There we go. So apparently that's the closest you can place things. I hadn't exactly tested how close you can place things, but that's it. Any closer and it'll encroach clearance. Alright, so then we'll have a combiner here too. Heretofore. Don't know why I said that. And we will combine both items together into one belt and shove them in the insert hole. It's gonna be a tight squeeze getting the coal in there. Well, I guess we can like maybe run it through here. Let us do this. Yeah, it will. Okay. Okay. And we don't want to draw from the steel production's coal, even though Oh, we didn't power those machines back up yet. That's why it's not running. Going to borrow from the power coal line. Just, you know, make it super crappy looking. It's fun to make it crappy looking. I know earlier in the series I said that I wanted things to look clean, but I'd just rather them look crappy now. Okay, raise that up so it can make it over that belt. Kind of. Good enough. Bring it over. We're out of concrete. Okay. We used up all of our concrete. There is a rock right here. There's no middle bit though for us to break off. Alright, that'll be enough. Make a craft bench. And grab some concrete. Break the craft bench. Now we got enough for conveyor poles. Bring this all the way around. I mean, the you need 2 truck stations, one to pick up and one to drop off, and you only need fuel at one of them. But we already have the coal over here. Can we make a truck? A tractor? 5 beacons. Can we make 5 beacons? We can make 51. That ought to be good. Okay. Tractor. Tractor. There we go. You know, I'm making it now, but I don't really need to make it now because I have to have a truck station at the other end to be able to set up a route. And I haven't set up the power poles back yet. Okay. I deleted 2. One here. And one there. These were connected together. These were connected to these 2 machines. This was connected to that power pole. And then this to these 2 machines. Everything's running again. That's cool. Oh, it's not receiving. Loading. That's it. It's acting like it's not got power. Does it not got power? It does not got power. Because this one was connected to this one. Now it's got power, and things will go in. Alright, things. Our truck needs coal. It's got 16. Don't know where it got. Oh, it's getting it from the truck station because it's parked close enough. Okay. Here's tractor. The vehicles are done pretty nicely in this game. All the suspensions and everything work like you would expect them to. Every once in a while they'll flip out, especially in multiplayer. With other players can just like ram them and make them go flying. It's good fun. Alright, so we're going to make a truck station at the other end and have an area to... Ouch! Those alien organs are invincible. Have an area for anything that uses steel. Or a sorting facility, even. I've never used the conveyor sorters, so I'll need to use them to get the mixed ingredients out of the truck station. Haven't done that before. And this truck's going to be in the way, so you're dead. We need to grab a bunch more concrete and concrete the rest of the valley. Or I might just concrete that edge and then set up... Oh, not that button. Maybe just concrete this end. Just enough to set up the truck station and get the steel coming over. Yeah. And then in between episodes, I will concrete the rest of the valley foundation. Okay. Rocks sticking up in the middle of our foundation because they're tall ones. They're on the side of the hill. So that's the real reason. Might go ahead and just place some miners on top of this. I'm gonna need a portable miner. Just to see where it's going to be built at. It's probably going to be right there. I lost my spot. Why is it doing that now? Don't do that. Okay. Right there. And no, that's too close. That is sad. It's barely too close. Fill in the rest of this. And probably a little ways out. Back up, it's easier to build. And I missed. Okay. Alright, so truck station. Let's stick it in here. It doesn't care about that rock. Yeah, like this, and then we can like swing around here. Yeah, I like it. Like it. Alright, let's get power pole over here. Where does the power connect at? It doesn't really matter. Okay, it's up there. I'm gonna find a power pole with an empty slot. You? You're full. You. No, you're full. This one's not full. Okay. Guess we're going here. Okay. It's got power. And it's ready to unload trucks. So let us make our truck route. Or I guess this is a tractor, huh? Okay. Bink. Unload. Pretty cool animation. Alright, it's gonna need fuel back. And let us record a route. That is with C. Start recording. Go. And I've never seen this mess up before. I haven't made a whole lot of truck routes, but it's always worked just fine for me. Okay. Go down this way. We'll do it as fast as we can. even though the tractor holds a lot. And then once you unlock actual trucks, they're like 4 times bigger, but they also carry probably twice as much, maybe even a little more than twice as much. So try to stay away from the walls just in case the recorder hits the walls or something. And it actually loads instantly, I think, but we might sit here for a second. And I kind of missed a little bit, but I think it loads instantly. Vehicle, yeah, it does. All right. So you really don't have to even stop at the truck stops. You could just run right past them. And that'd be very handy if you had one truck stopping at multiple truck stops. That'd be very nice because you could really just run straight through. I'm really ready for trains to come out. Hopefully they'll be out by the time before I'm finished with this series, and they'd be backwards compatible, the new version of the game, with this save file. Although they said that most likely whenever they have big updates to the game, your save files will no longer work. But we'll have to see. There's a chance that they will. Alright. Almost back to the station. And let's go right here. And there we go. Finish recording. And do your thing. We'd have to set it to autopilot. Is it on autopilot? Is it just waiting? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. There she goes! Alright, so next episode, our truck will come back and we will work on getting our steel out of here and using it. I will catch y'all in the next one. Have a good one.